Hey Cancers, I'm laquannadivine here to bring you your July spiritual guidance. First off, let me just say happy birthday to y'all. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to y'all that are celebrating birthdays. I know y'all gonna be turned this month, honey. Y'all, let's go ahead and take a nice replenishing deep breath in so we can connect to our higher selves and ground ourselves for this wonderful reading that's about to come forth today. Ooh, Cancers. Let me tell y'all what's going on though, y'all. Just in case you did not know, there will be a new moon in Cancer on July 2nd, right? But then we got this solar eclipse that's taking place at the same doggone time. Not only do we have the new moon in Cancer / solar eclipse, but y'all, it's a lunar eclipse on July 16th with the full moon in Capricorn. So it is a lot of heavy hitting energy, y'all. Heavy hit. All right. Bringing forth a lot of changes. Okay. So what we're going to do here is we're going to get into your reading. I'm going to pull 3 oracle cards. This is my surrender deck. And we're going to see what Spirit wants for you all to surrender for the month of July. All right. And then I'm going to pull 2 more oracle cards from my life purpose deck. We're going to see what messages come forth from that. Then we're going to get into your energy week by week. We're going to break this down week by week and see what's popping up for y'all wonderful Cancers. Happy birthday to y'all. Happy birthday. I definitely pray all is well with you guys. And I feel like I need to tell Spirit, do we need one more? As you know, I was trying to see if you had some more. But I think I just feel the need to tell you all to just don't be hard on yourself, because everyone is feeling these changes that are taking place. I guess y'all only need one. But everyone is feeling the changes that are taking place with the solar eclipse and the lunar eclipse. So, and then not only that, y'all, we have Mercury retrograde. I think Mercury is going retrograde on the 7th. In the sign of Cancer, y'all. Mercury's in Cancer or in Leo, one of those signs. Y'all double check. But Mercury's definitely going retrograde. So y'all know what that means. Definitely watch out for you know, just miscommunications. Oh my gosh, it's so much, y'all. It is really just so much going on with the energies and everything. So right now, the first thing I see that Spirit wants you all to surrender to is surrender to receiving support and love. Allow the love and support of others in rather than trying to handle everything yourself. This can take the pressure off and simultaneously nurture you. And what is my dear Cancers all about? That nurturing. You guys are so sweet. My daughter is a Cancer. And baby, she don't play. But before I go any further, let me pull your other cards for your week by week, so we can go ahead and break this thing down. And these cards are kind of flimsy, so I think what I'm gonna do is this. However many come out, I'm gonna allow them to come out for you all. I'm gonna set it up by each week. Oh no, that's way too many. And then I have it upside down. Hold up. Let's switch this thing right. Alright, because I don't read reversals. Alright. Divine Source, Heavenly Angels, what is the dear Cancer's energy going to be like this month? We need their energy for the first week, second week, third week, fourth week. Okay, there we go. We got some that came out. Let's see what's popping. Let's see what's going on, dear Cancers. That's the first week. What's going on the first week? Okay, okay. The Four of Wands. All right. Oh, the Queen of Wands. Look at y'all stepping into the power, honey. The Devil. Doing the third week. Some of y'all could be dealing with an old Capricorn. A Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo, too. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me move this out the way. Hold on. Let me set them right there, because I need to have enough space for y'all to see. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Fifth week, and we're going to let that be the clarifier for the Seven of Pentacles. As a matter of fact, we're going to let the Seven of Pentacles be your underlying energy. Let me go ahead and get out some clarifiers. Why is the Four of Wands here for the wonderful Cancers for the first week of July? What is going on with the sugar plums? They're celebrating their birthdays. I know y'all gonna do it big, dear Cancers. And for anyone that's watching this video that feels a little down, because I do sense someone out there that watches this feeling a little down. And this downness that they feel is because of a loss, some type of loss that they took. But just know, honey, just know that everything is going to be just fine. Sometimes when we're going through things, we don't realize that it's just us being set up, you know, for something greater. You know, when things get removed out of our lives, it's just paving the way and opening the door for more blessings. So for the person or the few of you that may feel a little down, yes, honey, everything's going to be all right. We got the High Priestess, okay. Let me get these cards laid out, y'all. As a matter of fact, I'm going to just pull some. Two of Cups. So, ooh, something being won. Somebody tried it, huh, Cancer? All right. We're going to need to clarify for that. That's just, I'm going to clarify that. We need to find out what that's about. Okay. Okay. All right, dear Cancer. First, let's get back into what you need to surrender, and then we're going to get into your week by week. So, of course, the first one was to surrender to receiving support and love. So, definitely be open to that this month, dear Cancer. Be open to receiving love, all right? Next, we have surrender the idea that you can fix someone. All right, yeah. So, with some of y'all out there, and I feel like the people that I was talking to in reference to the loss, you know, feeling at a loss about something, the message for you is it's time for a relationship to shift. It doesn't work to try to fix someone. Each person must be accountable for his or her own healing. And as a Cancer, I know, you know, just naturally it's easy for you to feel like, you know, you need to provide this nurture and love to this person and try to fix them. But first of all, the person has to be willing, first of all. You know, they have to be real with themselves and willing to identify with, you know, their shortcomings, you know, and they actually feel they have to be aware that they need to fix these things within themselves. You know, they have to be willing to do the work. So you most certainly can't fix them. But let's go on and see what else. See, surrender unhealthy relationships. I didn't even see that. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, some of you are dealing with this heartbreak. But like I told you guys from the beginning, when we go through things, we don't, you know, when you're going through, sometimes it is hard to see that light. It is hard to see, you know, sometimes why this happened. But when you sit back and you really process everything, you think things over, you get to learn from these situations. You know, you get to build your strength up. Whatever lesson this person or these people came into your life to teach you, you will see. Because we got the high priestess here. So that's intuition. That's insight. So you will begin to see why divine source allowed these things to take place. And also why you allowed it. You know, because it's easy to blame outside sources for stuff that happens in our life. But 9 times out of 10, it's something that we've done and that we've allowed to happen. And so, you know, we just have to learn from things. But it says, let go of relationships that don't serve you, including unavailable or toxic people. You deserve to be treasured by others and to be surrounded by positive people. And I know that's right. And you know, with this solar eclipse and this lunar eclipse, it really is going to bring about a lot of changes in the home, with relationships, with authority figures, whether it's your mother, your father, you know, an aunt or uncle, anything like that is liable to come up this whole entire month. Not only with Mercury being retrograde, you got Uranus and Taurus, you have all these changes taking place. You got Neptune retrograde, you know, it was in Pisces when it went retrograde, and you know, it's just so much going on. But your energy coming into the first week of July is harmony. You see, harmony. You know, wanting things to be in harmony, wanting things to be okay in your life, willing to provide that. I feel like you're going to be providing a nice atmosphere for other people, and you're going to be using your intuition to do it with the high priestess here. All right, because the 4 of Wands is really just warm, loving energy. Like, I feel like this is you, Cancer, embodying this warm, loving energy. You know, it can represent a festivity. It is you all's birthday month. So this is y'all. This y'all at the party. Turned up. What is she playing? Is this this not a harmonica? Harmonicas are smaller. Somebody comment in the comment section for me and tell me what this is she's playing. All right. But yeah, I feel like when you come into the first week of July, dear Cancer, a lot of things are just going to be you're going to feel very happy about just where you're at and just celebrating. Just celebrating, making plans coming together, stuff coming together for you. Let me see what more about this high priestess though with this 4 of the air, because I just feel like this. I feel like when some of you are in this festive environment, or you go to a party, or even if you're just hanging out with family and friends this week, I really feel like, because we have the surrender to receiving support and love card, so I really feel like you're going to be in that space. You know, you're going to be in that space where you are this first week, where you are able to surrender, you know, let people in and talk to people about certain things that you have going on. And I didn't even notice that she has a what you call it? Her leg, a prosthetic leg. And so with me seeing that, I really feel like no matter what comes up for you all this first week, dear Cancer, you are going to just, you're going to be happy regardless. It's just, you're not going to allow nothing to steal your joy. And even those of you who are going through this breakup, you're going to be around all of these festivities and things that you're not even really going to even be thinking about it. As a matter of fact, you going out to these festivities is going to allow you to get your mind off of it and just lighten up about life. I feel like there needs to be a lot of lighten up for those of you who are going through those tough times. Just enjoy yourself that first week. And your intuition is definitely going to be on point. You may be picking up, while you are around other people, you may be picking up on subtle energies. You know, so definitely keep that in mind that first week. All right. It may be a situation that takes place that first week where you have to move quickly. And for some of you, I feel like it involves a child. Like, I don't know why. Like, I just feel like this first week, you're going to have to react quickly in reference to something about your child. Or maybe a niece or nephew. But I feel that first week. The second week, we got the Queen of Wands with the Two of Cups, baby. This is partnership. This is you coming together. So some of you definitely could be dealing with a Scorpio. I mean, not a Scorpio. Well, shoot, you could be dealing with one. It slipped out my mouth, so some of you could be dealing with a Scorpio. But you could be dealing with a Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries, because this is the Queen of Wands. And this is someone that is very determined. And I feel like this week, look at her, the Queen of Wands. I feel like this second week, as a matter of fact, you guys, I'm looking at your Good Days calendar. For those of you who don't know what a Good Days calendar is, if you go to cafeastrology.com, you will find a section where you will see broken down week by week. It tells you if you have opportunities. So actually this second week on the 10th, on the second week of July, so that week of the 7th through the 13th, on the 10th and the 11th, there is a strong indication that the planetary alignments can bring, and you know what, with this solar eclipse, this is a lot of fated things happening, okay? This is destiny. So I feel like for some of you, this week, you are definitely going to, if you haven't met this person yet, all right, someone is definitely coming to your life. A wonderful partnership. And for some of you feel very determined to make this work. Because it may have been something that happened in the past to where things didn't work out with you and this person. But I'm telling you guys, with this energy, we got Mercury retrograde. That causes people from your past to come up. Feelings from your past to come up. So many other things. So I feel like this second week, a lot of you are feeling very determined to make it work. And for some of you men, I really feel like there's this woman that you are just, she is the most beautiful thing to you. She's the most beautiful thing. Her eyes captivate you. When you look into her eyes, you get lost. I feel like that. And like I said, it could be a Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries that you're dealing with. But like I just also feel like this is you all determined to make this partnership work. You know, like I said, this could have been something that, you know, happened in the past. And how could I forget about, oh my gosh, y'all. So I literally forgot about your life purpose card. And I just flipped it over. And remember I told you guys that first week that I feel like some of you are going to have to respond quickly. Or your intuition is just going to be on point when it comes to your children, for those of you who have children. Or even if you don't have children, you may just very well be around them. And you may pick up on something at a festivity that you're at. Because the Four of Wands definitely represents harmony in your life. So your energy is already coming in very good. And your intuition is definitely going to be on point. But for some of you, you are to work with children this month, all right? Because when I pull the oracle cards, they're for the whole month. So for some of you, you will be working with children this month. Children will be bringing you a lot of joy. You could be, for those of you who do have children, you could be spending more and more time with your children, making sure that you guys go out. You could even be taking them to the zoo with this lion here, okay? They may want a new pet, and you could be going to the pet store to get them a pet. You guys are going to be having fun dancing to music together. You guys are just, I really feel like not only are you going to spend time with your children, but I feel like you are going to just allow the child in you to come out. It is your birthday month. And I'm not just talking to the sun sign Cancers here. These messages can be applied to anybody that has Cancer anywhere in their chart. Whether it's your sun, moon, rising, Venus, cusp, Mars, Jupiter, wherever. I don't even care. Even if the planets are far out planets. I feel like there's messages in here for anyone that has Cancer placements, but also keep in mind that these messages are very general messages. This is a collective reading for all Cancers, so only take the messages that resonate with you. It's the personal readings that get scheduled, that where you go into your personal you know, business and things like that. But yeah, but just keep that in mind in reference to children this month. And as I stated before, with the energy of this solar eclipse and the lunar eclipse, is really going to bring up a lot of things with mother and father, any type of issues you may have had. All this stuff is going to come up. So me seeing this children card, I feel like for some of you too, in this second week, this partnership is not even about love. For some of you, it is about love. For some of you, you are determined to make some relationship work that may have not worked in the past, but fate brought you guys back together, and you're determined to do what it is you have to do to make this work. You and the other person are coming together, compromising on some things, allowing some things to work out. But for some of you, I feel like the relationship dynamic between your mother or your father is going to be tested in a way. Tested this week. And I feel like a lot of you are determined to get your point across to your mother or your father. You know, really telling them, look, you know, when I was a child, I felt this way, you know, and I still feel this way about certain things that took place when I was a child. And I just feel like you're just very determined to get your point across. And I hate to say it, you guys, but it says to surrender unhealthy relationships, and that's anybody. It doesn't matter if it's romantic or not. So there's a lot of energy here where the universe is trying to allow certain relationships to be healed. But if the other person involved doesn't want to, that's something that you can't force. Remember, you can't fix anyone, right? And so I really feel like some of you are going to be tested when it comes to a mother-father relationship or an authority, you know, someone who raised you, who you may have had some issues with in the past. I really feel like that may come up, and I feel like this Queen of Wands is you embodying this Queen of Wands energy, feeling very determined to get your point across about something. Yeah, and then others of you, this is a romantic relationship that you're determined to work on. And it could be the fact that you have children with this person too, you know, maybe in the past. Or it could be you and this person came together and you realize you do want to have children together, you know. But there is something with some particular partnership taking place, and you're just feeling very determined to make it happen or get your point across and things like that. Going into the third week, we have the Devil. And so some of you could be dealing with a Capricorn. And it's paired with the Ace of Wands. So I just feel like, because the Ace is a battle that's won. All right. And the Devil is passion and energy. You're putting a lot of passion behind what you're doing. All right. And so I just feel like this is a new beginning for you this third week with the Ace of Swords. There was something, and it could go back to the second week with this partnership, but there was something that you were very passionate about, all right? Maybe you said some passionate words, because the Ace represents communication, communicating with other people. So maybe this is you. For some of y'all, I feel like this third week, this is you winning a battle, all right? Winning some type of battle that you may have been fighting for a long time. And I feel like it is you allowing Spirit to just remove those people that don't need to be there. And you're just feeling very victorious about making the right decision, you know, because it allows you to have this peace. A lot of peace, all right? And I forgot to tell you guys, but your underlying energy is the Seven of Pentacles, all right? And so the Seven of Pentacles is somebody that is either looking for something to invest their money in, to expand in some type of way, or they actually have already invested some money and they're just waiting for, you know, for it to blossom, you know. And so I feel like you guys are coming in with this energy, number one, because it's your birthday month, but also it's because you trying to figure out what else you can do to get these coins, okay? Seven of Pentacles, all right? This is about investing in some things. And so I feel like you're not going to let anyone come between that, which is why Spirit went ahead and told you can't fix nobody and let them unhealthy relationships go. Because there is a new beginning. There is some battles this third week that are going to be won for you. All right? But let's go into the fourth week. Look at you. Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Wands. Here you go. This is you, Cancer. Didn't I tell you? This is your underlying energy for the month of July. All right? You ready to make some things happen. You looking to invest in what you can to expand. Some of you are wanting to get a higher position on your job. All right. But look at this. During the fourth week, we got the Queen of Pentacles, baby. This is you embodying this energy of security. Okay. And one thing I know about a Cancer, honey, they like to feel secure. All right. Security is something that is very important to a Cancer. And so by this fourth week, you're definitely going to be feeling secure because you're going to have what you feel you need to have to be secure, whatever that means for you. For some people, it's money. For other people, it's love relationships being healed. You know, for other people, it's seeing their children happy. Whatever makes you happy, you're going to definitely be feeling very secure in that place. And then we have the Knight of Wands paired with that. The Knight of Wands paired with the Queen of Pentacles. And so I really feel like the Knight of Wands can represent a Sagittarius, Leo, or Aquarius. So some of you could be feeling very content. Here we go again. The energy was already present in this second week. So some of you could very well be dealing with a fire sign, an Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo, or somebody with those placements in their chart. But the Knight of Wands is somebody that has been doing a lot of soul searching. All right. So I feel like by the fourth week, you're going to be doing a lot of soul searching. And the soul searching that you do is going to allow you to feel secure. Like I said, in whichever ways it is, you need to feel secure. You're going to be doing that because you allowed yourself to do some soul searching about these relationships that you know you need to not try to fix, and these relationships you know you need to surrender to, so that you can allow this into your life. And so I definitely do see here, you guys, especially like I said, when I'm looking at your calendar, there is an opportunity for love. This can be fate, all right? On the 10th and the 11th. Now, just because I'm giving you days doesn't mean tarot. Some of this stuff can happen for you the first week. For another person, it can happen the second week. However the chips may fall, but I definitely do see there is a potential for relationships to be restored. But after identifying, right? Identifying what behavior is acceptable in your life, who can stay by the way they treat you, by the way they treat themselves. And when you see those people that are toxic, you're going to allow them to fall away. You're going to realize that you can't fix them. And then you're going to see that Spirit was already aligning things for you to open you up to this divine partnership, because there is an energy here for you, dear Cancer, for divine love and divine partnership. And not only just romantic, but just relationships being restored, you know, if the other person is willing. And I have to keep saying that because Spirit does keep reminding me to tell you that you can't fix other people, all right? So don't try to force nothing. Just let stuff flow. But I do feel like by the fourth week, you're definitely going to be doing a lot of soul searching. And then the fifth week, we have the Messenger. The Messenger speaks about fear, all right? The Messenger is all about standing up to your fears, and we all have them, all right? And so, but it's being paired with the Eight of Swords. And so this is you. This is, when I see the Eight of Swords, I feel like this is people just doing this to themselves. You know, you are restricting yourself when you don't stand up to your fears, all right? So the 5th week, you definitely don't want to restrict yourself in any kind of way. You want to stand up to your fears, all right? And then we got the Four of Cups with this here. And so it may be that you have a fear of, because some say the Four of Cups represents an offer with strings attached. But I don't see the Four of Cups like that. I see the Four of Cups as the universe. Look at this. You see that cup coming down from the heavens. I feel like this is the universe blessing you, right? Remember I told you a lot of relationships are falling apart because, you know, the universe is bringing the people that are beneficial for you in the season that you're going into. And so I feel like the Four of Cups is actually the universe, God, our creator, trying to bless you. But here you are doing this last week. Here you are. Here you are in this energy, and you're not even paying attention. You're off in la la land. But I can understand that because during the 4th week, we got the Knight of Wands, and the Knight of Wands is someone that's doing soul searching. And so while you was doing this soul searching this 4th week, it may have been some things that took place or that will take place during the 5th week that can have you feeling a little restricted by your fears. But I just want you to know, honey, don't let your fears get you down, because God is offering you something this last week to take you into the month of August that is really going to bless you. So don't overlook the blessings, right? Hold on, let me slow down. Don't allow your own fears and your own limiting beliefs about yourself stop you from receiving this blessing that God has for you. And whatever this blessing is, it's going to allow you to be restored on an emotional level. All right? And for some of you, this blessing is children, because I definitely just heard it. For some of you, this blessing is children. All right? However that resonates with you. But for some of you, this blessing is children. Keep a watch on your children this month. All right? Pay attention to them. But there definitely will be a lot going on with children. All right? You may be getting back in touch with the child in you. All right? The child in you may be damaged. And maybe some things that come up that you need to talk about, that you need to heal. All right? Others of you could be going through some issues with your children. All right? That power struggle. All right? You could want to talk. You know, you could be thinking about your childhood and want to talk to your mother or your father or the person who raised you about things that took place when you were a child. But for the most part, dear Cancer, despite the emotional things that come up, I do want you to know this 3rd week, due to this passion, there's some type of new beginning for you this 3rd week. There's a battle that most certainly is going to be won, all right, on your behalf. But I just feel like I feel for you this whole month. It's going to bring about a lot of changes, which you're not alone. Like I said, everybody is going through a lot of major changes. But I feel like for the most part, dear Cancer, this is all setting you up for something great. Everything that takes place for you this month, dear Cancer, is setting you up for something great, because this is the last card. And like I said, I don't look at this as somebody offering you something with strings attached, because this cup is coming from the heavenlies. All right, I don't know about the other imagery on some of these other decks, but this card is coming from the heavenlies, and I feel like this is you just off in la la land. let the other cups go and stuff, you know. But you're going to figure it out, all right? And you're not going to let fear, because this card, the messenger in this particular deck, it replaced the emperor. But the messenger speaks about fear and you overcoming it. And you see how she's at she's at some type of rally. I think this is for the LBGT community. And she's at a rally and she's standing up. And Spirit wants you to do the same. And not to allow limiting beliefs to get you down. And just open your arms to receive the blessings, the support, and the love that God has for you. And the blessings that God is going to rain down upon you. All right? So let's get into the love portion for you, dear Cancer. I'm going to use my Soulmate Oracle deck and see what message comes out. This is supposed to be for love, but what it says? Yes, start reclaiming who you truly are. And I love this deck because when these type of messages come out, it just reminds me of self-love, you know. So start reclaiming who you truly are. Okay? And for those of you who forgot, baby, you are strong, you are powerful, you are lovable, you deserve the best, and you go after it. All right? Let's see what else we have for you in reference to love. So the message for you as far as self-love goes, start reclaiming who you truly are. All right? These two wanted to come out. They flipped. Oh my gosh. Didn't I tell y'all? I told y'all it's new love coming in for y'all. And because we got the Two of Cups here. During this second week, like I said, I may be breaking it down week by week. Okay, some of these events may take place during a different week than another Cancer that watches this video. Well, oh my gosh, love is definitely coming in for y'all. All right, there is relationships that you thought were done that are going to be restored. You know, for some of you, you really thought these relationships were done, but they're going to be restored. Others of you, there's definitely new love coming in that's fated for you. Spirit asks you that, you know, Spirit said, let your friends help you. So ask your friends for advice when it comes to certain things. The ones that you can trust, the ones you know that are going to tell you the truth. All right. But here's that new love card that I was talking about. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Yes. Okay, and for others of you, it's not anyone new. It's your existing relationship just developing to a whole nother level of understanding. You and your counterpart are really coming together. You're really like, I get you now. Oh my gosh, I get you. Like, we got over that hump. I understand. And we good. And we is just all in all. You know? For others of you, I keep thinking about eyes. Some of you are just going to be staring into somebody's eyes because you just love them. And you feel like this person is your soulmate. And this is your confirmation. Yes, they are. A lot of you are in the honeymoon stage. So yes, as far as love goes, dear Cancer, love is all around. And I told you guys when I looked at your calendar, there's definitely super opportunities for love. There's super opportunities during the first week of July, the third week of July, and most certainly the fourth week of July for you all to make some money. All right? There's definitely opportunities here. The first week, third week, and fourth week. So keep your eyes open, dear Cancer. All right? But I definitely, this concludes your reading, y'all. It's going to be a beautiful month. It may be some challenges for some of you all, but remember this. Remember that. Start reclaiming who you truly are. Because a lot of the things that take place for you is so that you can do that. All right? Peace, love, and light to you all. Happy birthday to you guys again. Thank you so much for your love, your donations, everybody that, schedules personal readings with me. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for your love and support. And I'll catch you guys next month. Peace, love, and light.